country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys.
Why are you watching that?
Somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports
I mean, that
now
was still
coming
the
in
villain
from
that did
Stamford,
that.
Connecticut, indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now!
Going down. Oh.
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
Fucking traitor.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Alright, let's take care of this. Got the whole act thing going on now. I didn't think I would be here this
Understand
quickly,
your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequences...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Alright. So we got that going on over there. Alright, so there's some other characters we can talk to, so let me see what's really going on, yeah. A couple audio files too.
Reed, I'm trying, but I just can't follow these equations.
I'd be surprised if you could, Tony. They're a new form of science I invented, actually. A way to predict future trends by mathematically modeling past events.
Really? How reliable?
Very. I've been using it to predict general trends for years.
And what are they showing you now?
A series of societal earthquakes, conflicts beyond anything that's ever happened. The death of billions.
My God.
I ran the numbers again and again. I found no force that could be applied anywhere to make a better outcome until...
The Registration Act.
Yes, that's the first part. Other actions will be necessary, in the right order, at the right times.
Actions that will turn us against our friends. Change everything we know.
I'm well aware of that, Tony. but the alternatives are much, much worse.
Whoever said saving the world would be easy, huh? All right, Reed. Walk me through the numbers. And take it slow.
You brainy motherfucker.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this.
Who's cooler than Iceman? Let's keep it ice cold. Doesn't seeing Captain America reject the SRA make you think it might be, you know, wrong?
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here.
Isn't lessons of two evils still evil?
I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish.
So what's going to happen to folks who don't sign up? No dessert for a week?
I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Accidentally, sure. Whoa, this may be a stretch, but that sounded like a threat.
Of course not.
A stretch,
anyone who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking. I'm sorry, I can't discuss this indefinitely with you. I hope you make the intelligent choice here.
Well, let's grab this right here. I already know what side I'm going on anyway. So. Alright, who's over here? Just some S.H.I.E.L.D. people.
Warning. You have reached the voice mailbox of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the tone.
Yeah, hey Reed, this is Ben. Look, I can't do this. Lord knows I've followed you into some pretty crazy places over the years, but somehow this is one place I can't go. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Registration's wrong, and I won't support a law I don't believe in, but I'm still a patriot. I ain't gonna fight my own government, so the way I see it, that leaves me only one choice. I'm out. Going underground till this thing blows over. Don't bother trying to find me.
That was a smart decision, my friend. An art bomb bundle. Oh.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
With the Superhuman Registration Act looking likely to pass within the week, we recently sat down with one of its most surprising critics, Captain America.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
Our pleasure. Captain, in the wake of the Stanford tragedy, the public overwhelmingly favors mandatory registration for all superhumans. Can millions of Americans be wrong?
Unfortunately, they can, Brian. Our country's history is littered with wrongs that most Americans approved of at the time. Slavery, the incarceration of Japanese Americans during World War II, the McCarthy years.
But how do you deal with it, knowing that nearly everyone is against you on this?
I think of what Mark Twain wrote on the subject. If you alone of all the nation shall decide one way, and that way be the right way according to your convictions, you have done your duty by yourself and by your country.
An inspiring quote.
Absolutely. When the mob and the press and the whole world tell you to move, your job is to plant yourself like a tree beside the river of truth and tell the whole world, no, you move.
Oh shit, okay. He's always got a speech ready.
Hey, good times, huh?
I can't believe it's come to this.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do.
Take who down a peg? Little old us?
If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list.
So what now? Should I be cleaning my musket and waiting for Cap to start a rebellion?
Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader.
One little thing about rebellions, people usually die in them.
People have died. Nothing can change that. But we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Okay.
On the eve of the registration act going into effect, the grim work of identifying all the Stanford victims...
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, well. Speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence.
Got any compelling reasons why I should want to become a criminal?
I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
Jail time might not be the worst thing they do to us, know what I mean?
If you're scared, feel free to do what you're told. Just don't call yourself a hero anymore.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the registration
So you're taking that stance.
citing his rescue by a team of superheroes
How long do you really think a
before the
resistance
Stanford
movement could
incident.
last?
Cap in charge, as long as it takes.
That simple, huh? Right?
Simple, yeah. Easy, no. But I know Cap. He'll get us through. Look, you got what you need to know. I got stuff to talk over with these guys.
You got stuff to talk over, huh?
Hey, you come to a decision yet?
Hey, there was nothing funny about Stanford, but is this really the
For
answer?
now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight.
Sorry, red tape clashes with my costume.
We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer to somebody.
S.H.I.E.L.D. sure threw itself into the register or we'll kick your butts thing, huh?
No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go.
Wasn't it Nitro who did the actual exploding? Not the New Warriors, just saying.
Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
I think that's Bishop. I was trying to figure out who that was. The whole time I was talking, I was trying to figure it out.
42.18, down $1.16.
Alright, that seems to be it, so let's go ahead and make the decision, I guess. Man, look. Shield everywhere. Oh, oof. It's serious.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Alright, let's do it.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today praised Congress's swift action on passing the Registration Act.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please.
What if we haven't decided yet?
The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
Oh, I'm looking to start trouble, bitch.
One more stunt like that and there'll be hell to pay.
Oh no, we're going in.
Okay, now that is cool. I could use a pick-me-up.
Oh shit, okay.
Maybe you should have started with
you,
the
huh?
snowman.
Oh, one more.
Aw,
lucky
did
we
you
can't
slip
get
on the ice?
How uncharacteristic for an X-Man to go up against the government.
Yeah, we're funny like that. Now, why don't you go run along before I turn you into a shield sickle?
That was nice.
Mr. Cage? Don't worry, kid. He'll bounce back from this. Songbird will be fine too. You made the right choice. I knew you would. Now let's get the hell out of here before we got more of these lackeys to deal with.